The story of Café Coffee Day Part 3. Be it weekend hangouts with friends, the first date, or treating your family with your first paycheck, Café Coffee Day was the mecca where a few hours turned into memories of a lifetime. But when the news of V.G. Siddhartha, founder of Café Coffee Day, India's largest coffee shop chain, dying by suicide in July 2019 surfaced, it shocked everyone in the country. He died after jumping into the Netravati River near Mangalore. His body was found on the riverbank after a 36-hour search. When Siddhartha was on his way to Sculpture in his car, he told his driver to stop the car on the bridge and told him to wait for him at the end of the bridge until he had come. After an hour, when he did not show up, the driver called him but his phone was switched off. Then he called his elder son and informed him that his father is missing, and then started the search operation. It was suspected from his last letter that he had committed suicide due to a debt crisis and loss of business. Many thought that the Coffee Day company would not survive after Siddhartha's death, and questions abounded as to who would continue to run the company after him. People believed the company could not recover because of the accumulated debt. But Malavika Hegde, wife of Siddhartha and daughter of former Karnataka Chief Minister Krishna, was born in 1969 in Bengaluru, where she completed her schooling and completed her engineering from Bengaluru University. She has shattered all the suspicion and achieved a milestone by saving CCD from disappearing despite being a single woman and mother of 2 sons. In December 2020, Malavika took over as CEO of Coffee Day Enterprises Limited, CDEL. From that day on, she worked tirelessly for the growth of the company. In 2019, Coffee Day had a debt of over Rs 7,000 crore. This was a huge burden for Malavika, who was in grief after losing her husband. But she never gave up. In a letter to the company's 25,000 employees in 2020 before taking over as CEO of the company, Hegde wrote that she was committed to the future of the company and assured that the Coffee Day story was worth preserving. Her letter came hours after a probe revealed that a private entity owned by late founder Siddhartha owed Rs 2,693 crore to the listed entity, Coffee Day Enterprises Limited, CDEL. We will work to reduce the debt to a manageable level by selling a few more investments, as I am committed to the company's future, she wrote. Malavika Hegde managed to reduce his debt even during the COVID lockdown. She had earlier said that the challenges increased, but somewhere along the way in the last 12 months, my mission has been to uphold the proud legacy of Siddhartha. He has left me a job to do, to settle every lender to the best of my ability, to grow the business and to enthuse and foster our employees. The band brought down the debt to Rs 3,100 crore as of March 31, 2020, from Rs 7,200 crore in March 2019, without a single rupee haircut from lenders. As a result of Malavika's initiative, Coffee Day's debt burden was reduced to Rs 1,731 crore by 2021. This is a great achievement. Malavika's goal is to make CCD a multi-billion-dollar company without the debt burden. Following in the footsteps of her late husband, Malavika's dream has become to move Coffee Day shops to every corner of the country. Since COVID-19 hit the world, many businesses have been shut. But Café Coffee Day managed to grow even during the pandemic. All this has been possible because of the new CEO, Malavika of CCD, who maintains the brand's value and build relations with many new investors to infuse capital into their business, and is able to convince the investors that the brand of CCD was worth preserving. Currently, Café Coffee Day, CCD, owns 572 cafes across the country, along with 333 CCD Value Express kiosks. It is a huge business with over 36,000 vending machines serving coffee to CCD customers.